I really enjoy traveling, visiting new places, getting to know local people, and learning how they live. Fortunately, I was able to travel to different places and lived abroad for a few months. I think there were 4 different trips that contributed to my personal and professional development, each made in an important time of my life. The first was when I was spent 4 months studying in England at the age of 16. At the time, I used to live in a small town in Patagonia, attended a small school, and had not been able to be away from home for a long time. It was my first long trip and the first time I was in Europe. I have to say that it was very hard at the beginning, arriving to a new country where people did not speak my native language and things were different from what I had expected. I was not comfortable with the host family as they were very different, so after a couple of days I moved out from the house and became a school boarder. Soon things started to change and I made new friends and had a great time. At the end of the trip, I backpacked around Europe with 2 friends, which was an unforgettable trip. The whole experience helped me to grow in a personal way, since I spent 4 months away from home and I also became quite fluent in English. The second trip that I consider important is when I backpacked through South America after my first year of university. I hitchhiked with some friends through Chile, Bolivia and Peru and learned a little about our neighboring countries' culture and way of living. It was a remarkable experience. We slept in gas stations on the road, campsites, and wherever we were when the night came to us. In addition, we visited Machu Picchu, the amazing ruins in the mountains of Peru. It also built strong bonds between me and my friends, and I was able to have a better understanding of Latin America's civilization. The third one was after graduating from university. Before graduation, I was working for Bank of America, but was not happy with the job. I decided I needed a change, but instead of changing jobs, I thought it was a good opportunity to travel with my brother, who was actually graduating at the same time. We decided to backpack in Central America, and we stayed 5 months traveling through Mexico, Guatemala and Cuba. It not only helped us to become very close brothers, but we also had incredible adventures. Having the opportunity to visit Cuba was fascinating, and as we stayed in family houses, we were able to experience a little of Cuban life. The whole journey was unforgettable. The last trip that made a big contribution to my personal development was working in a ski resort in California for a couple of months during the year 2006. 4 months after I arrived from Central America, I went to Lake Tahoe to work as a ski instructor in Squaw Valley. While I was there, I also found a job at 2 restaurants. It was a very good practice since I was able to work with people from many different nationalities. Additionally, as a ski instructor, I learned how patient one must be with beginners in skiing or in any particular situation of life. To sum up, I think traveling has contributed to my personal development in many different ways. And most important of all, I learned how to deal with different kinds of people and situations, and also had incredible adventures.